to be a little bit faster, up and up the gaming space. It plays to Zuma's attached playstyle.
Hey, last time we saw Clayster here on the main stage, how many kills did he drop in that game 5?
Oh, I mean, it was like 14 or 15, but it's still a loss. I mean, a loss is a loss. I mean, you saw a big play by Gunless in a 1v3 with Camo. That really kind of solidified the game for E United. They got streaks off of that, spoke with the FaZe guys. They did not realize that he had all of those streaks. That's why you saw some of the plays over towards B on that map.
So FaZe Clan, they lost their last SnD. That was against E United, though, in the winners bracket. Looking for a bit of redemption here against OpTic Gaming, trying to tie things up before we get to Uplink. Your map, it's going to be scorched. The action is going to be up close and personal. Will we see any sniper rifles? We saw Formal with the highlight from yesterday.
Yeah, I think maybe he brings it out. I mean, the way he's shooting today, I would let him do whatever the hell he wanted. I mean, he want to use whatever gun he wants to. I just let him go. I mean, he has been lights out all tournament long. I do think, you know, OpTic Gaming, they're search and destroy. It's something they've worked on from Vegas to now. It's very good. FaZe Clan, they're search and destroy. They feel very confident as well. So I think it's going to be a very close game.
Formal's going to be going with the overdrive versus Attach's FTL jump. Other than that, we got a mirror match.
I mean, we haven't seen great uses of FTL jump. We haven't seen overdrive really make a huge impact. I think overdrive, I know it's something that they've used last year, something they're a little bit more familiar with, as opposed to just throwing an FTL jump. Nobody really knows how to use that yet.
So there is your rig draft. Also keep an eye on Zuma. Is he going to be able to slam the ground there with the shockwave? On the other side, using the reactive armor will be Scump. We've seen what he can do when he pops that payload. But the active camo, that's basically going to be your game winner if it gets to the late rounds. We've seen a guy like Clayster be able to get 2 camos in a same SnD game.
I mean, it's huge. I mean, camo is just such a powerful ability. I mean, we talk about it in Uplink, really in all game modes. I mean, we see it in Hardpoint. You could pop camo, get inside of a hardpoint, break it with ease, search and destroy, you know, 1v2, 1v3 situations. You're able to just use that camo ability and make, you know, hero plays for your team, just swing momentum in games. So I look to see who can get camo more.
I can't wait, Matt. I know exactly where this bomb is going, and we are going to see a big boy toy in the hands of Clayster. He is pulling out the sniper rifle, but we'll see. Is he able to shut down OpTic Gaming the way Formal was on the attacks for OpTic yesterday? I can't wait, man. Here we go. It's time. Clayster on your screen, pistol in hand, the bomb. It's moving to the top, and we're going to see Clay look for an opening pick here on the bridge.
Yeah, and I love this decision by FaZe Clan. Yeah, I talked about in the match against E United, they were not aggressive. You see, they're using aggression over towards A. Attach goes in alone. They need to have another player there to at least trade that out. Zuma gets there a little bit late. Now the man advantage OpTic Gaming.
And Clayster's getting tagged up. Formal long range picks up his second kill of your opening round. Make it 3. Formal going for the ace, and there is the full flood. FaZe gets shut down.
I tell you what, man, this is not the gaming team I would not want to play right now. And then, let's say, they go on and pass this FaZe team. That is such a mental hurdle just gotten over for this team. It's been a year and a half in the making where they have not been able to take down this FaZe Clan team. They beat them. I imagine these guys are on cloud 9. No, sky's the limit for them.
OpTic Gaming cruising through game number 1. Off to a nice start on defense, but the tough thing here in IW is getting the bomb down. Karma is going to be making his way over to the B bomb site, dodging grenades as he moves forward, and it's already Crim6 picking up first blood. Formal's going to eliminate Zuma. 4-on-2 already.
You see Clay just trying to play his life here, waiting for the bomb to potentially go down. Then going to spring out of action, try and make a play, but just look at the minimap. All the arrows just converging on him. Scump just walks right in.
He just opened Clay's mouth and shoved a K-bar in it.
Yeah, that was not good. And Abel's going to get taken out towards the mid. You have OpTic Gaming taking the first 2 rounds.
High fives all around. Karma talking with the team. You hear Formal making the calls for the next round. It's OpTic back on defense. Last time we saw a pretty slow hit from FaZe as they tried to attack the top of the map. It simply did not work with the sniper in Clayster's hand. What strategy will they go with now? It looks like Clay, he's going to put away the ERAD in favor of an NV4. Attach on your screen with a K-bar, and Enable will be your bomb carrier.
Yeah, it seems like the way they're playing this, at least at the early outset, they're going to try and get a pick here towards the mid. Maybe get one of the OpTic Gaming players playing a little bit out of position here, but Zuma going to fight that gunfight in the middle of the map, and Crim with yet another first blood. Back-to-back rounds, we've seen Crim draw first blood, starting things out 4-0.
Attach, not going to get anything. It's Scump shooting him out of the sky. 3-on-2, OpTic with the advantage. Clayster and Enable still up for FaZe, and it's Clay on the flank. gonna find one, outguns him this time around. Scump has been eliminated.
He stays alive. That is the key here. He is behind enemy lines potentially for the OpTic Gaming squad. He has one more guy towards the middle of the map. Crim wins that one. And this is the best first two maps I've seen Crim play in a very long time. Chris starting out 5-0 here in the search. He was very good in the hard point. OpTic Gaming 3-0.
And that is two players 5-0. 10-0 between Formal and Crim 6. A perfect start to score. You see Formal pointing over. That's right, Crim, set the tone, baby.
I mean, those two guys are really how this roster kind of formed. I mean, if you remember towards the end of Advanced Warfare, you know, EG's breaking up. Crim and Formal want a team with each other. They try and go to NV. Things do not work out there. They find themselves on OpTic Gaming, obviously, with Scump. They have Nadeshot at the time. They swap him out for Karma. Eventually forms this just dynamic roster.
OpTic Gaming has every single trophy in their trophy case outside of the Call of Duty World Championship. Will they be able to add a Vegas trophy? So far, they're looking good here on Championship Sunday after a rough start to the weekend. Atlanta trophy, excuse me, Matt. I'm looking at the mini-map, and you can see the rotation is going through after flanking over at B. They spotted FaZe Clan, and now a full rotation to the top of the map. They're going for A.
Yeah, it was a smart play by OpTic. They show a little bit over by B. They get some vision. They see the FaZe Clan defense being so strong over on that site. They rotate all the way around. It's a 4v4 with bomb down over at A. It's going to be difficult for FaZe to break in.
Formal's gonna tag up Attach, but Zuma cleans up Crim. The slam coming down, not gonna land on anything. Enable and Zuma in the feed, and Clayster will finish off round number 4. FaZe Clan is on the board, and you hear the FaZe fans out here in Atlanta making some noise. FaZe needs them right now. They got to turn this series around.
Yeah, and the big thing that let them break in there was Formal's watching that door with an NV4. The first player slides in. He's able to take out one, but that first player that slid in is able to pick up 2 kills there. Just evens the man count. It throws it in FaZe's favor. Then they just flood right into the site, and they're able to take out the rest.
Nice team shot for the final kill. Your score 3-1 after 4 rounds here in game number 2. If you're just joining us, this is a battle for top 4 in Atlanta. A huge impact on our global pro point system. The top 9 North American teams will be moving on to stage 1, and OpTic and FaZe are fighting for the number 2 spot overall. You got Zuma on your screen doing some damage early against Karma. The kills are traded out. Zuma looking for a second, and there's a defender right on the other side of this wall.
Yeah, he's going to be able to take him out. It's going to be Zuma working on streaks. He's going to earn that Scarab, and the rest of his team falls. We're going to get down to a one-on-one, Crim versus Zuma.
And this is for the ace for Zuma. He's already picked up the first 3 kills. The last man alive, though, it's Crim 6, who only has 1 death all game long. Zuma spots him. Crim is there, and Zuma's going to get the ace. FaZe is right back in it.
It's a risky gunfight for Crim to challenge there. I mean, Zuma has him pinned, pre-aimed at the doorway right here. He's really relying on Zuma, missing some shots there. Pretty easy gunfight for Zuma to win towards the end. Picks up the ace. Zuma trying to keep FaZe in this game, now only down 1 round.
Keep your eyes on that man. Kid Big Tommy, keep it rolling. Is he going to get the payload out? Crim 6 on your screen. 6 and 2. Attached with the donut so far in this game, Matt, but doesn't seem to matter. He's been kind of playing that role where he's the distraction, allowing his teammates to surge forward. Karma on your screen, looking for an early pick. He's your bomb carrier. Streak's coming down. No kills, but that is going to clear out everybody from FaZe.
Karma in a great spot here. They have no idea where he was. The streak's back up Placer. He's not able to get any visions. Scump follows that up with a kill on Zuma. It's then going to be Enable. Taking him out, though, you're going to see if Attach and Enable can make this play. Bomb is going to go down. They're going to get real close to Enable. Not going to be able to pick it up, and Attach picks up 2 quick kills, Chris.
We talked about the donut. Donut no more. 2 straight kills, but he needs a 3rd. Karma the last man standing. Karma, of course, clutching up the 1v1 to get here. It was round 11 versus Panda. This time, Attach is going to poke him in the back. Plenty of time to get the defuse.
He didn't shoot at him for the first second. I was like, does he see him? Attach picks it up, though. Comes up huge in a big round where he was not playing at his best. And we are all tied up at 3 rounds apiece. Attach going to earn a Scarab there as well.
Clayster back in this series. You saw him standing up, yelling to the crowd, trying to get his team motivated. It was looking ugly early on. And now I want to see, how does OpTic Gaming react? You allowed FaZe right back in this game. Will they crumble, or will they push back stronger than ever? Look at Formal. He is going to be the player with the payload on the other side. Keep your eyes on this man. Zuma with the reactive armor can do so much damage.
And you just knew eventually the aggression would pay off for FaZe Clan, and you see Attach going to draw first blood. The kills quickly traded out over by B. And Zuma coming on this flank has both players right in his line of sight, going to be able to melee the second. Fantastic flank there by Zuma, as FaZe has now gone up 4-3.
How's my gun taste, baby? Let's take a look at it one more time. The reaction time, just incredible from Zuma as he lays out his opponent. FaZe has won 4 straight rounds. They have now taken control of game 2.
In such a fast game, you kind of look back at what Zuma was in Advanced Warfare. Obviously, towards the end of the year, it was up for debate. Scump, Zuma, Attach, best player at that moment in time. Zuma looks like he's getting back into form.
Formal on your screen, overdrive available. Will not be using that quite yet, but the score streak comes out. He's going to be scouting the B bomb site with the Scarab. Not going to find anything. As you see on your mini-map, it's Attached and the rest of FaZe Clan going for the long flank. They've been spotted, though, and Crim 6 is going to be the first line of defense here.
Yeah, I don't think OpTic knows how many players are on this flank, though. As they take out Enable, now they realize that there's more than one. They're going to take out Attach as well. You see Crim and Co going on the hunt here towards the back of their spawn. It's going to be just Zuma, the last one alive. It's actually going to be Clay. He takes out one as Zuma falls. Clay in a 1v2.
Bomb should be going down any moment here. And you're going to see that happen exactly. It's the plant going down. Karma backing up safely. He'll be watching the back door while you have Formal watching the front, overlooking that bomb. Clayster, they have no idea where he's located.
And he's going to pick up the K-bar, obviously. Needs that in the close quarter situation versus the NV4, and does not have any vision on any of these players.
Did he see Formal in the window? I think he might have spotted a shoulder mat. And now he's got the first gunfight. Tagged up, though. Time running out. 17 seconds. He's got a little bit of wiggle room here. But Karma is so smart in these 1v1s. Backs up, shoots Clay in the back, and ties this game up.
It's Karma that winning a huge 1v1 against Panda that got him here. Karma wins a big 1v1 against Clay. But you kind of felt all the momentum in the game switching over towards FaZe Clan. Karma puts a stop to that, ties the game back up.
It all kind of started with Crim 6, that first blood. He knew the flank was coming, won an up-close fight, called out the location of the others, and it was OpTic with the man advantage, securing round number 8. Here we go, round 9, though. It's FaZe Clan back on the attack. All the action has been at B the last 4 rounds, and here it is once again.
And I think with the ERAD in hand, you're trying to get Attached pushed up over towards Bomb, maybe into observation. That's where he can really be a nuisance.
Camo available for Karma. Attach has that FTL jump available. 3 players pushing, though. Karma is going to be eliminated. Scump answering back, and it's Zuma with the return kill. So now 3 on 2. It's going to be Crim 6 and Formal left alive. Formal, will he be able to get this next pick? He's looking at every corner. Did spot a player in that window.
He sees one, but does not know if there's a player back here watching the flank. So needs to be very cautious. Not a situation you can see overdrive used yet. Maybe you get into a one-on-one. You're searching for the other player. You know where he is. Just general location. Maybe you see that ability used, but Formal trying to push up on the bomb, trying to draw some of the players out from FaZe.
And shots are fired. He has given up. Clayster able to get the first pick. Crim trades it out, but there are just too many FaZe members. And FaZe, after starting down 0-3, are now on game point, trying to tie up this best-of-5 series at 1 apiece.
Without the Gaming's strong performance at hardpoint, and then the great start to the search and destroy, this would be a real bad map to lose. I think you kind of let FaZe get some momentum, get some hype back into the game. You kind of lose a lot of the steam that you had coming into this one. Be a bad loss for OpTic.
OpTic trying to force yet another round 11. How many of these have we seen from the green wall this weekend? Scump and Clayster trading out immediately. Karma picks up the second kill, though, so advantage OpTic. Smokes are down from Karma. Crim 6 through the smoke finds Enable, and the last kill goes down. Round 11, baby.
The really fast round as OpTic pushes all the way into observation. They clear out the bomb site. The last 2 members of FaZe, they have to at least acknowledge that the bomb may go down. They try and check it. They get taken out quick.
Atlanta, are you enjoying this game? Where are the FaZe fans at? Who's cheering for OpTic Gaming? It's time to find out who is going to take game number 2. Action kicking off right now. Attached with an FTL jump. Enable so close to his payload as well. On the other side, look out for the camo. It looks like Karma has already used it. It's going to be formal just with an overdrive.
And I believe Karma used it to push up there, so we'll see any of these abilities come into play. Karma's going to draw first blood there, taking out Zuma. It's going to be Enable falling as well. Quickly, we're in a 1v1 situation. It's going to be Clay going up against Crim.
And Clay has the huge advantage. Clearly on your screen, you can see what's happening, but that camo has burned out. The gun change, the jammer hits, but it doesn't matter. 6-5, Clayster clutched it up, and it's FaZe Clan tying this one up at 1 apiece.
Former teammates going at it in a one-on-one.
Clay tried to get in Crim's head earlier in the series. This time, gets the better of him. It's a battle of mental games, and that time around, it was just Clay with the better positioning. Tough spot for Crim to be in.
It's a huge map for FaZe Clan. I feel like if they lose that one, this is a series that could potentially go 3-0 in OpTic Gaming's favor, but that's a huge map for them to come back. Clay to win that 1v1 at the end. You look now, going into uplink. Uplink is obviously our swing game, our game number 3, but you can put up some pretty big score lines here. I think, the first half of this game is going to be massive.
Get on your phone. Get on Twitter, tell your friends, we are live. This is the CWL Atlanta Open. We are live here in the big convention center. We have a sold out crowd, and boy, have we seen some highlights. Let's take a look at some of the biggest plays.